Lucas sat by the river, a familiar ache in his heart. The water flowed, ever onward, but his life felt stagnant. What was the point of it all, this journey with no clear destination? He picked up a smooth grey stone and tossed it into the current. It disappeared with a soft splash, leaving barely a ripple. Was his existence as insignificant as that stone, he wondered? Would his life vanish, leaving no trace? The sun dipped lower, painting the sky in hues of orange and purple. Still, Lucas remained, lost in contemplation. He yearned for a sign, an answer to the persistent question that echoed in his soul. What was the meaning of life? He longed for a purpose, a reason for being. A quiet voice startled him. Beautiful evening, isn't it? Lucas turned to see an old man settling down beside him. His face was weathered, etched with the lines of time and experience. His eyes, though, sparkled with a youthful vitality. Lucas nodded, surprised by the intrusion but compelled to be polite. "Indeed it is," he replied, his voice barely above a whisper. The old man smiled, his gaze fixed on the flowing water. "The river never stops to question its purpose," he said, more to himself than to Lucas. "It simply flows." Lucas frowned, unsure of how to respond. The old man's words struck a chord, stirring something deep within him. He decided to engage. "Do you think there's a purpose, then?" Lucas asked, his voice tinged with both hope and cynicism. "To life, I mean." The old man chuckled softly. "Purpose isn't something you find, young man, it's something you create." Lucas frowned, puzzled. Create? The concept seemed foreign, daunting. He was used to searching, not creating. He looked at the old man, seeking clarification. Every sunrise, every smile, every act of kindness, the old man continued, his voice gentle but firm. "These are the building blocks of meaning. Find joy in the ordinary, help where you can. That's where you'll discover the purpose you seek." His words hung in the air, profound in their simplicity. Lucas felt a flicker of understanding, a seed of hope planted in his heart. Section 4. Finding purpose in every step. The encounter with the old man left an indelible mark on Lucas. He started paying attention to the small details he had always overlooked. The vibrant colors of a flower, the laughter of children playing, the warmth of the sun on his skin. He began to appreciate the simple joys that life offered. He started small. He helped an elderly neighbor carry her groceries. He volunteered at a local soup kitchen, the grateful smiles of those he served warming him from within. He made a conscious effort to be kind, to offer a helping hand wherever he could. With each act of kindness, with each moment of genuine connection, Lucas felt a sense of purpose bloom within him. His life, once adrift, now had direction. He was no longer merely existing, he was living, truly living. Section 5. The meaning we make. The river continued to flow, a constant reminder of the ephemeral nature of time, but Lucas no longer feared its ceaseless journey. He understood now that the meaning of life wasn't a grand destination, it was in the journey itself. It was in the connections we forge, the love we share, and the positive impact we have on the world around us. It was in the everyday moments, the seemingly insignificant acts of kindness that, when woven together, created a tapestry of purpose. Lucas realized that the old man by the river hadn't given him the answers he sought. Instead, he had given him something far more valuable, a new perspective. He had shown him that meaning wasn't something to be found, but something to be made. Section 6. Life's gentle current. Years later, Lucas sat by the same river, a serene smile gracing his face. He was older now, his hair streaked with grey, but his eyes still held the same spark of purpose. He had lived a life filled with both joy and sorrow, triumphs and failures. But through it all, he had never forgotten the old man's words. He picked up a stone and tossed it into the water, watching as it created a series of ripples that spread outward, their impact reaching far beyond the point of contact. Our lives are like that, he mused. Each act of kindness, each moment of love, creates a ripple effect, touching the lives of others in ways we may never fully comprehend. Lucas had embraced the flow of life, finding meaning in its every twist and turn. He had learned that the true meaning of life lies not in seeking grand answers, but in living a life filled with purpose, kindness, and love. And in doing so, he had discovered the most profound truth of all, that the meaning of life is the meaning we make.